Well, a Limpopo man has died after being denied entry to a clinic. He was bleeding heavily and prevented from entering the facility by a security guard, allegedly due to load shedding. The Limpopo Health MEC, Poppy Ramatuba, is with us for more on that story tonight. Dr. Ramatuba, good evening. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Looking at the statement that has been released by your department in the province, it seems very much clear that you are confirming part of what has been reported, that this patient had gone to a medical facility and denied access. What have you been able to uncover?
Evening, Kathy, and evening to all your viewers, and thank you for giving us this opportunity. What we can confirm at this stage from our preliminary report is that a 23-year-old male was brought in Northern Clinic by relatives, and upon arrival, security guards told them that there is load shedding, therefore they would not be able to open and show them the number for EMS. Now, when we look at the circumstances, because firstly, Northern Clinic, it's one of those clinics that is operating 24 hours and has been doing that for quite some time. We activated it, if I remember, quite some time ago, and it has been operating well. Northern Clinic has a generator, but of course, because of the current frequency of load shedding and the overuse, and this is normal, it can happen to anyone. At that time, the generator could not kick in, which we are busy dealing with that. But however, as the department, we have got Plan B in case a generator in the middle of the night fails to kick in, as I've indicated, due to the frequency of the load shedding. Now, our generators end up being overused, therefore sometimes they end up stop functioning at some stage. But each and every clinic has got those lights that they have, which we make sure they are being charged. We've distributed to all the clinics. Whether it's got a generator or not, they do have those lights, and we have verified even at this clinic those lights were functional. Our equipment, for instance, the ones that takes your BP, your blood pressure, and your saturations and all that, all those equipment have got what we call uninterrupted power supply. They've got a built-in battery. If there's no electricity, they still can function up to 2 to 3 hours. Now, we do not see a reason why security guards would have denied this patient, because the report that we got was even coming from the 2 professional nurses, the midwives who are there, who are also registered nurses, together with the staff nurse. They were on duty, they were there waiting for patients, and they've seen other patients in the same evening. We don't understand why would a security guard take the responsibility of triaging patients, which is not their responsibility. We do understand that the patient, because he probably, for now we have not yet found out what could have been the cause, because our nurses were denied the opportunity to try to resuscitate this patient. We feel that at least, even if the patient was to demise, the patient should have been allowed access to the clinic. Kathy, I must say also, we are having serious challenges when it comes to security personnel, who then tend sometimes to take responsibilities which are not theirs. Yeah. When it happens in Sekhukhune, a clinic, when a woman ended up delivering at the clinic gate, it was because of security guards who said nurses gave them that instruction. We went on to Vleefontein Clinic. I went there. They said, nurses said during load shedding don't open. And it was even around 17 hours, which during summer, there was still daylight, and they denied that. We met with all, because remember we've outsourced these security companies. We met with all the directors, and our message was very clear that any instruction, you can only take an instruction coming from the head of the department. But in this case, our nurses are confirming that they were there working. They were surprised when they hear that there is a patient who was denied access.
So, Dr. Ramatuba, and I'm so glad that you brought up the examples of Sekhukhune and Vleefontein, because that's where I was really going next. We've seen this pattern of behavior over a long period of time, where clinics in particular that are operating in communities, whenever there's load shedding, are giving an excuse to patients for why they can't be treated. And this is behavior that they have been able to get away with over a sustained period of time. The unfortunate thing is that in this incident, it cost somebody a life, but there have been many other families who before today have raised concerns about the fact that they were turned away, even in an emergency, were turned away from clinics because of some or other reason. And you've been aware of this for some time. Has there been accountability, you believe, on the part of the department? Because it has been allowed to happen.
Consequence management has occurred. We have, in certain instances, even up to dismissal of our employees, corrective measures have been put in place. But unfortunately, the type of public servants that we have, we still have a long way to go for them to start understanding that treat the patient like you would be treating yourself. It's unfortunate that we cannot change a heart of the security guards. As I'm saying to you,
but what I'm saying to, sorry to come in there, MEC, what I'm saying to you is that it's convenient to lay the blame fully at the door of the security guards in this instance. But we all know that when it comes to what is happening in these facilities, it's not just the security guards that have a say. Often they're acting on instructions that have come from the inside. And so this idea that the nurses said, while they were on duty,